I owe you an apology. Mario Chalmers was on the podcast, and I told him I wanted to kind of join the Big Three, and it kind of went viral. And I actually heard what you said, and believe it or not, I tried to get in the gym, and I ain't got it no more, dog. My is gone.
Hey,
I've been eating right and running and jumping. I tried to play in
what,
the
what,
in the LA Fitness. I look like the worst big man ever, dog. I ain't got it.
don't worry
So
about it,
I
man.
wouldn't come out there
Hey,
and embarrass your league, and I definitely wouldn't come out there and embarrass myself. So maybe next year.
I feel you. You got to, still, be ready to play it, at that level. Hey, you gave us, you know, some of the greatest basketball years that's ever been recorded. So, I appreciated the championships you brought to the Lakers, all the joy you brought to our household. Uh, what I mean? You done paid enough. Now, if you want to hang out with the big three, come hang out, next to me. I got a good seat for you to kick back, and, you can enjoy the league from my vantage point. You know what I'm saying? We'd be happy and we'd love to have you. But don't worry about it, man. It's really about your game, not your name at this point. When it comes to the big three, and so guys that still want to do it at that level with that chip on their shoulder, come see me. Guys who just want to hang out and enjoy the league, come see me too, because we got nice seats for you to check it out. Nice vantage point.
Cube, I think it's incredible that you created a league, you made up teams, you had this whole concept, and then recently a franchise sold and someone was like, this is worth millions of dollars. That's a testament to your hard work and your creation. And when you can get that kind of liquidity from something that you created in your brain, that's unbelievable. I I don't know if you know, like the CEO of NVIDIA. It is now like one of the most valuable companies in the world, worth trillions upon trillions of dollars. And the CEO was asked, would you do the whole thing over again? And he kind of shocked people by saying no, because he said people don't realize how hard this is and how much time it takes. You create this league out of your brain, and now it's like really turning into a thing, and you're on CBS. To think back 7, 8 years ago when you first started till now, what has been the parts of the journey that you didn't even realize, and as you sit here today you can reflect on and be like, I can't believe I built this?
Oh man, it's been an amazing journey on a lot of levels. Um, I would change a few things. Building a league, introducing the league um, at this level. Um, Everybody told us not to do it. Everybody told us that it was, one of the hardest things that never really happens. UFC was the last, I think, league that you can really point to that say this league came out of nowhere and became a household, um, part of our sports consciousness. And so, but a great idea is a great idea. We we spent over a year, me and my partner Jeff Quantness, just envisioning what the league would look like, arguing about rules, talking about um, you know business models, and really making sure it was player friendly, and making sure that the players loved to play the game and fans loved to watch the game, and that they played the right way. And that it would be a game that we all recognized, and it wasn't a game that we, couldn't understand. And it's been there. It's like the little cousin of 5-on-5 that's been there forever. That all it had to do was be elevated to the professional level. And we believe, you know, starting with credibility, like Dr. J and Clyde Drexler and, Iceman and Rick Barry and Nancy Lieberman, starting with Hall of Famers, Allen Iverson, played in the league year one. Chauncey Billups, Michael Cooper. These guys, um, to me, were credibility on top of credibility. So they believed in our vision. Dr. J's been a coach with us for 7 years. It's pretty incredible. Iceman, same thing. Clyde Drexler been our commissioner for 6 years. So they believe in what we have. And when you got the best that ever did it, believing in your vision, it gives you all the fuel you need to continue to grow the league into something special. And here we are.
Are there any big names, new exciting names in the Big Three that the audience doesn't know about yet that you could enlighten us on?
Yeah, we got my man Paul Millsap joining the league. He's running the team, and he picked both his brothers to play with him. So we got 4 sets of brothers in the league. Jeff Teague, same thing. He's playing with his brother. So it's cool to see if families can win championships. It hasn't happened. Well, it happened with one team, but it's only happened once in the Big Three with the triplets. Joe Johnson had a lot to say about that. But we'll see how it go this year. This is Jeff Teague and Paul Millsap's first year. We also got Greg Monroe joining the league. So we'll see how they can play, this style of basketball.
Yeah, I'm always betting on Earl Clark's team. I think Earl Clark has figured it out. That was one of my questions. I'm a gambler. Shaq says I do white guy gambling. Is there going to be a point where I can start betting on the Big Three? Because, I'll be honest, I've been betting on W games for the last 3 weeks, and I'm watching more WNBA than I ever have. Is there going to be a point where I can start betting on the Big Three?
Of course, you can bet on them now. We
Really?
got lines we got lines everywhere. We're gonna be doing some great things this year, and of course, go and spend that money. Definitely give you a reason to watch the Big Three. It's been an amazing journey to get to season 7. We start June 15th in Oakland, and we created it because of this void in basketball. I'm a basketball and I'm a football guy, so I would hibernate between the finals and then the first NFL game. That's like the dead man zone for guys like me. So this league, to me, to be able to start and end with a champion in 10 weeks, to me, it's cool for people to have something to get into in that period where they can't get enough basketball, and basketball's pretty much packed it up. The NBA has a great summer league, but it kind of after you see the first guy play once or twice, the number 1 pick or the draft lottery guys play once or twice, then they shut them down. Then you pretty much waiting for the regular season. So the Big Three is perfect because, like I said, it's a sprint. In 10 weeks, we're going to have a champion. And it's going to be great.